The Room. Of no relation to the notorious film, which has, at this point, I think become somewhat of an outdated reference, surely. Yeah, I've been offline for a bit, but I'm doing The Room because, you know what, I felt like recording something, and, well, so I've been basically dealing with some life stuff, which is why I haven't uploaded it in a while, and whether or not I'll get back to some of the series I was doing before, I think probably I will, because I like the games I was playing. I very much want to get back to The Long Dark. I want to get back to Metro. I haven't forgotten about any of them. Haven't forgotten about The Outer Worlds. But, I'm struggling with a bit of motivation right now, and, like, to actually continue on with stuff. And I just didn't feel like I just didn't feel like I was prioritizing my life well enough. I don't know. It's hard to sort of explain. So anyway, this game is what I want to play right now, and you know what? I'm just gonna do it. It's, you know, too much time agonizing over whether I can be bothered with other stuff. So this is I'm not entirely sure, sort of a puzzle game, somewhere between a escape the room and a point-and-click adventure. You can see this. I see how I'm turning that. There's a lot of that in this game, as I understand it. And remarkably low frame animations. I believe this was originally a mobile game. Which is why the controls are perhaps a little awkward on PC, or was it originally a mobile game? I'm not sure. But anyway, you either get yourself out of a room, I think it's like an escape the room adventure, but not quite, and it's got sort of old-timey Victorian, I want to say even a possible Lovecraftian, element to it. I am very interested. I do like a good puzzle game. I do like, letting my brain do some thinking. I've turned off hints, and, because, you know, what's the point in a puzzle game if you have to use hints? And I'm gonna start a new game and, see if my brain doesn't hurt by the end of it. Shape. I don't know what that is. That might have a name. Okay, tutorial. Good. Click to begin. Click and drag to the mouse to look around. Alright, so I'm looking at this. This is a box of some description. I'm in a room, but it is not called the box, so I presume there'll be other things around the room I'll have to click on and do stuff with. Or this might be just a tutorial thing. Double click on the envelope on the top of the safe to focus on it. So that'll be this envelope. Can I double click on any of this? No, just the envelope. Slide the letter out of the envelope. Woomph. There we are. Let's see what this says. You came. Yeah, okay, now I've done it. Click to continue. Click the key to get later. Well, I want to read this first, so let's find out. You came. I knew your curiosity. Hold on, I'm gonna do an English accent for this one, or a more English accent than my normal. I speak it in Australian accent, but I've been told I sound English, and I'm gonna English it up a bit more. Feels appropriate given the way it's written. You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something, they said, could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and it is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You were always the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. Okay, so I've got to get inside the box. Alright. Why is it called the room? Why not the box then? I don't know. Maybe it just sounded cooler. I'm in a room, so I suppose that counts. So I pick up a key. I get inside the box. No, hang on. I get an eyepiece that allows me to see something. Otherwise, the commons are blind. I am the smart one, apparently. I don't know who I am, just some rando. You know, this reminds me, or at least in terms of, like, style, it makes me think... Oh, I'm looking at a thing. It makes me think of, Amnesia a lot. And I checked, it's not made by the same... Well, certainly not made by the same company, but it's got a lot in it. Like, Amnesia had clicking and moving stuff around in it as well. And a sort of old-timey, scary... aesthetic that this is reminding me of. Sort of Victorian more than Lovecraftian, though I'm a fan of both. Alright, so I'm looking at a... urn. I almost want to say that's an urn looking thing. So you want me to spin it, alright? So I spin the whole thing. And I align ring with the other brass ring here. And that somehow... Okay. So pushing it to a certain distance opens up the latch and allows me to access the key. Hole. In goes the key. Point, click, adventure. Does its thing. And then I actually have to turn the key, and that turns it. I like the animations. They're very snazzy. Then I lift it open, and that will open it up. And that is an eyepiece. Sort of a fancy, steampunky monocle. A curious eyepiece. And that's appeared there, but not in my inventory. So it's an inventory object, but it goes over here in its own special thing. And if I click... Hold on. Feed me, and I shall arrive. Give me drink, and I shall die. I don't know if I'm smart enough to figure out riddles like this. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Something that's, I should, look, it's probably a simple riddle that I should know the answer to. What do you give a drink and die? It's like if you drown things, and if you, well, most things you feed and will survive. Oh, I don't know. It's probably something... Oh, hold on, I missed something there. What was that? Okay, click the eyepiece to remove it. I think I was looking for something. Double-click to focus on the note. God, it's going to be something really simple that I'm going to have forgotten. A riddle. The solution must be here somewhere. Of course. Oh, hang on. Without the lens, it's just an ordinary eyepiece. Okay, so I'm looking for a lens. That doesn't help me. Alright. What am I looking for? Something that, if you drink, shall die. Okay. Well, we got a box. I assume some of it's around here somewhere. I wonder if I can click on any of this. I'm sure I can. So double-click zooms into things. Yep, and you can do it from anywhere. So that gives you a close-up of, like, random objects, if it's interactable. See, this set of books is some dusty old books. I don't think they'll help me here. I thought I had hints off. Maybe that's just sort of general thing. So if you can't interact with something, it'll tell you so you don't mess about trying to fiddle with all the backets of books and whatever. Alright. Well, first thing I notice is a label. Talisman. Bespoke safes for the gentry. Guaranteed thief and fireproof. Guildford, England. So we are actually in England. So the accent is correct. It's not like Victorian New York or something. The world-renowned talisman established 1807. I notice a screw here, so I might be able to unscrew this if I had something to grip on. Oh, come on, you can get... I've got very nimble fingers, so I reckon I could grab that. Alright, so I'm looking possibly for some kind of screwdriver. Okay, not sure. Okay. Well, we've got a iris of some description. I think that'll open up if we can... Well, hang on. That looks like a latch of some description, and I bet that moves. And there's a key in there. A strangely shaped keyhole. So somebody's got to fit that. Cool. Aha, I saw it there. I saw another latch. Very good. Another strangely shaped keyhole. But different shape. So I'm looking for 2 keys. Alright, I'm missing something. Of course, immediately I'm missing something. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Not a fish. Things on the bottom. Earth. Earth, no. Earth, wind, fire, water, right? Fire. Fire. Feed me and I shall survive. Water. Yeah, okay. Wood feeds it. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, and it'll survive. Water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. Click. Key. A peculiar old key. There's something unusual about this key. I should take a closer look. What was on the other side? Hang on, I saw similar markings on the feet on the other side. Hang on. Yeah, I want to look at the other... Oh, never mind. I have to look at the key. Okay, rotate the end of the key. Ah, I see. So it's the same key in different holes. So that's the swirly key that goes into the side. And does it make a difference if it's one way or the other? No, it only goes in 2 directions. So you got 2 points. That goes for the front. That to the side. Back arrow out. Right click to reverse out. Hold on. What's down here? Yeah. Air. So fire, earth, air, and water. The alchemical elements. Now I want to do this one first, because that looks like something you're not supposed to touch yet. So I think I have to have it set up in this inventory the way it is there, and then, like, hang on, does the... Yeah, it'll actually change position in the inventory. So I know this will fit now, and if I do that, it'll turn and open a thing. An ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. I did think that that looked a lot like the screw shape on the talisman label. So that goes there. Turny, 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 turn. And that gives me the lens, I assume, for the eyepiece. A lens, it looks like it would fit in the eyepiece. And if I wear the eyepiece... So it works like those Benjamin Franklin's glasses from National Treasure. And the music's gotten all scary and went really creepy there. Okay. Are these clues, by the way? What do we got here? Like, we got a handprint there that looks like, so basically it looks like UV and so forth, and will give you clues that you would not otherwise have with regular eyes, hence blind as the rest. I suppose any old idiot could wear these. I should probably plug in the key at the front here, so let's do that. Before I do anything else, let's assign the key, but I just want to have a look at something. There's markings on the outside of that. I wonder if that means like this should spin in a certain direction, but it doesn't look like it. They look equidistant. Maybe it's a clock. That goes in there. That turns and opens the iris. And it's a target. Although I imagine... Look, I thought these were actually... These seem to rotate, but there are no markings to show the correct position. Or... I need to do that, and now they rotate. I thought they'd rotate without that regardless, but you actually have to be wearing them to turn them, at least that makes a certain amount of sense. Well, presumably these have to make an image. Some kind of... It looks like a... Not quite a triangle, but it looks like 3 sort of eyeball shapes in a triangular position. So if I stick that at the bottom, and do that... Where would they fit best? There. There it goes. I didn't... Yeah, so I'm not sure what that... Not a triskelion, but some... I don't know what all the shapes are. It looks like a single swirl, though. Alright. So that's opened the safe. Have I missed anything? Hold on. Oh, I've gone through to the next one. Hang on. Chapter complete. Safe cracker. Complete safe. I wasn't... Hang on, I'm still in my... Oh, I was looking around still. Okay, so I finished the tutorial slightly accidentally. I meant to look around a bit longer, because, no, I can't read any of these on the bottom, and these markings mean nothing to me. They're not, like zodiac symbols or anything like that. I don't recognize them. They may be Sanskrit, I'm not sure. Alright, I don't think they're Sanskrit, but there may be some kind of ancient glyphs. So, I've completed Chapter 1, Safe Cracker.